We are here at the Big Adventures factory store down here in Fletcher, North Carolina. We're gonna get the tour, probably gonna buy a little something here. And I got Captain Levi with me as well. Before I go in, remember, anything that you see in here and anything I say is going to be representative of me, not Big Adventures. I'm nobody, right? I'm just a small time guy that has a YouTube channel that is not affiliated or sponsored with anybody or anything. I just do this for myself and for fun. And here we go. And here is the man of the hour that we're here to meet for the tour. This is Brian. How you doing, Brian?
Good, man. How are you, Dennis?
Ready for the tour?
Yeah, let's do it.
We're inside the Bonafide factory store, and if you haven't ever been here, you need to stop by. Check all this stuff out. I mean, it's pretty awesome.
It's the Big Adventures factory store.
Oh, that's right. My bad. It is the Big Adventures, not just Bonafide. What did I say?
You said Bonafide.
Okay, yeah. So it's not just Bonafide because they do Liquid Logic. They do Hurricane. Where's the Hurricane stuff?
Hurricane stuff's back there.
Hurricane stuff's back there. They do Native. And then they also do Bonafide, which is back over there. I probably just made everybody sick, but I'll edit it anyways. I never expected anything this nice, to be honest with you. And I'm getting a tour from Brian. Brian, what do you do here?
I am warranty, customer service, and dealer services, inside sales.
Awesome. I'm gonna be in trouble before I leave here because I'm buying some stuff while I'm here.
So this is our factory store. So we don't have any many dealers locally, as in the Asheville area, Western North Carolina. So this is here to service pretty much all of Western North Carolina. We did have a dealer, but unfortunately, like during COVID, it was pretty tough for them.
Tough times, yeah.
And so once they closed, we stepped up. So we service pretty much Western North Carolina.
Oh, that's awesome.
As much as we can.
I mean, and that's a pretty big area.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize how big it is out here with all the mountains and how many people there actually are. I was surprised as I was driving down here today. All right, so we're gonna go in here. Is it okay to keep going?
Yeah, it's okay. I'll let you know when there's some stuff. But
we have some special areas that we can't record because, you know, they're working on big projects, I'm sure. You know, ICAST is right around the corner. They're not gonna let me know what it is. I'm just a little fry. But I bet you we'll see in a few months.
So this is gonna be just our like accessory setup place. Where we put together like sidekicks and some wizard stuff. So but just quickly just to build that out.
There you go. So there's your wizard foot control system everybody's been wanting to buy, and that's where they'll put it together.
That is our spot, but we also have it set up over here. So this is our main main facility. This is Vader.
Okay, hi Vader. Let's get a hi Vader. You like greeting people.
Vader is very sweet.
Yeah, he's
sweet
not.
boy.
He's an old man. Yeah, see? Hey. Captain Levi, that is not how we act. Hey, hold this for a second if you will. Levi, stop.
Hey,
stop it. There we go. All right, so what is this again?
So this is going to be our main facility. This part right here is going to be what we call small parts.
Okay.
So they're going to be putting together hatches, dry pods, building out like Bonafides, foot braces.
Okay.
So most of the stuff that gets put onto the kayak.
Yeah, you can see there's different models and the different parts.
Yep.
And yeah, it makes sense. We're not going to get to see some things, but we expected that. It's still pretty awesome that we're getting to see anything. As just a regular dude, you know, with a small YouTube channel. We're just getting the breakdown on what we're allowed to see and what we're not allowed to see.
This is where we store some of the molds. These are all in current production.
Oh, nice. Holy crap.
And then so these are going to be all of our ovens. Right now, those aren't running. That's going to be people putting it together.
Okay.
And if you want to shoot it like this way. At the far end down there, we might be able to get close because we want to stay out of everyone's way.
Yeah, definitely.
Far end, if you want to come down just a little bit. Right, whoop, right over there. That's going to, far end's going to be assembly. So that's an oven right there. So that's one of the ovens as well. That's where we do our bigger boats. We have 2 of them. So that's where a lot of the long boats are.
Is that like the tight necks and stuff?
Yeah, tight necks, all the longer Bonafides. So pretty much if it's over 11 feet, it gets made in these ovens over here.
That's cool.
That's one coolant. Watch out. And then this is assembly.
Okay, okay.
So that's where everything gets put together. So after they come out of the oven, they go into this area here. And this area is kind of like pre-assembly.
Yeah.
And then after they get pre-assembled, they go over to
that area.
Main assembly.
All right.
And then we do all of our own in-house stitching. So over to our left over here, we have a sewing team.
Oh yeah.
And they put together every fabric that we have, they put together.
Nice.
So, which is really, really nice.
That's awesome.
And then we have our seat building over there. So we build the seats and then fabric gets put on.
It's pretty cool y'all do a lot, you know, all this manufacturing here.
Yeah.
In the good old United States.
Yeah.
You know,
so we do, a lot of it's made here.
That's going to help in the future.
And that's really honestly about it. That's the quick down and dirty.
Hey, I get it.
And then this is just storage that's over here.
Man. Is that thing 13 and a half or 13? That Slayer? That thing looks massive.
That one's 12 and a half.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just 12 and a
Man,
half.
when it's laying down flat, it don't look as big.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
And then that's really the main points of it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And
But
then,
yeah, that was awesome that I got to see a bunch of the stuff, and you guys will get to see some of it. Again, look at that bad boy.
yeah, it's huge.
Am I allowed to do one shot of that or no? All right, if you have to think about it, we're not going to do it.
I'm not sure.
I'm just going to like stand next to it while I stand up. But maybe you got some in there in the store.
That's a good question.
Just to see how tall, you know, like we see them flat. We don't really think about it. What is this one?
That's
is that new?
No, that's the Bonafide EX123.
Okay. I don't know a lot about. Honestly, you know, I'm kind of new to the kayak stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I started last year when I bought my native.
Oh, really?
I never been on kayak. Well, I've been on one kayak before that. It was the Old Town 120 PDL. My buddy had one, and I was like, yeah, I want to do this now. I was doing the boats, and then I decided I want to do some kayak because you're doing inshore fishing. You want to get as shallow as possible.
Yeah.
And with the boat, I could get. Look, dude, trust me, I get a boat shallow.
Yeah.
And I can sit until the tide comes back. But I was like, I can get in a kayak, and then when I went on his, I was like, that's crazy. So then I was like, started doing some research, and I kept asking him, I'm like, what about this one? What do you think? What do you think? He was like, no, that's it. And I sent him to Native Titan X, and I was like, what do you think about this one? And he was like, dude, that's the one. If I won the lottery, I'd buy that one. I was like, all right, I'm buying that one.
There you go.
And that's how I met him. Yeah, that's how I met him.
Right, I helped you out.
I had a couple questions because you know, I put the NK300 on it and I wasn't able to steer it very well. Everybody knows that the stock foot controls are not really foot controls.
No,
they're foot rest, and so I asked some questions, and here we are today.
Let me see if the Propel. We're probably not going to shoot them building the.
No.
The
it's this one. Actually, let me just take this one out of here. So this one's facing me.
Sure. So no one thinks you're recording them.
Yeah. I don't want to make anybody uneasy.
No, it's okay.
And this one's facing the ground. Actually, I just have it going for audio because one mic's hooked up to this, one mic's hooked up to that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do redundant audio. That way, if one camera dies,
you got
I still have it. Yeah.
This is just our shipping department.
Oh, okay.
That's
so whenever I order something.
Yep. For online and through dealers, so they get it crushed out of there.
Yeah,
real quick.
do.
And
yeah, I mean,
I can pop this way.
Yep. I get stuff. I've ordered stuff and had it like within a couple days. I mean, pretty impressive for, you know. Oh yeah, we're back in the store, guys.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. If you're ever in Fletcher, North Carolina, you need to come down. You need to see this factory store. You can buy. I mean, I'm going to be buying some stuff. I'm going to be buying a hat and a couple other things while I'm here. So while I shop,